Oh, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ball, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air, left side. Hat sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Bush whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Slings to first, and Hernandez is out. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That one almost got him. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through,
Now
but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Workman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. And it finds its way through for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Corner. In the box now. Takes strike 1. Close one. Doesn't get the call. One ball, one strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Crow Armstrong swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Workman at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Steele back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hat. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 44, Andy.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Eli Morgan up and loosening in the pen. Thompson warming up as well. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Gets the call. 0-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Betts whips it to first. And Tucker is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nope. Outside.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He's got it, and that'll...
Pitching for
Welcome
the Cubs,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eli Morgan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Morgan in his 4th year, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And that turns the lineup over.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Tucker calls it in, and there's one away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now back.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Gets him to chase after that one.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Cubs are down on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Muncy to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one to first. Busch takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Softly in the air down the line. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. To the right side. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. So, man aboard, Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. On the ground. The throw to first. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. There's the swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ohtani is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Welcome in. We're in the 8th inning with 2 outs. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Well, he settles under in left, and that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. Johnson back to work. That one outside. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the second
Two
baseman,
outs, base is
Miguel.
empty. And next for L.A.,
Rojas.
Miguel Rojas. 1 for 3. To third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's Murphy now. Just missed. Swung on, belted. Edmund raging back towards the wall. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, that was the swing they were looking for. Would have tied the game had it gotten over the glove of the outfielder. But just a tremendous play. Very heads up in the moment to keep his team ahead in the final inning.
He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, Nick Allen. Low, but in for a strike, and that was the sweeper. Right side, hard hit. Rojas with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Acuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Trying it is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.